interpreter. Invoking the interpreter. The Python interpreter is usually installed as /user /local /bin /python 3.12 on those machines where it is available. Putting /user /local /bin in your Unix shell search path makes it possible to start it by typing the command python 3.12. For example, let me show you. Let me show you python 3. In my case, python 3. So I entered into the interactive mode. Python 3.11.1 is installed on my system, and here are more informations. So to the cell, since the choice of the directory where the interpreter lives is an installation option, other places are possible. Check with your local python guru or system administrator. Example, /usr /local /python is a popular alternative location. On Windows machines where you have installed Python from the Microsoft Store, the Python 3.12 command will be available. If you have the py.ext launcher installed, you can use the py command c x cursors setting environment variables for other ways to launch Python. Typing an end of file character Control D on Unix, Control Z on Windows at the primary prompt causes the interpreter to exit with a zero exit status. If that doesn't work, you can exit the interpreter by typing the following command quit. Let me show you. Control Z, exit the interpreter. Let me re-enter into interpreter mode and then type exit quit. That also helps you to exit out from the interactive mode. Now the interpreter's line editing features include interactive editing, history substitution, and code completion on systems that support the GNU readline library. Perhaps the quickest check to see whether command line editing is supported is typing Control P to the first Python prompt you get. If it beeps, you have command line editing. See appendix, interactive input editing, and history substitution for an introduction to the keys. If nothing appears to happen, or if Control P is echoed, command line editing isn't available. You will only be able to use backspace to remove characters from the current line. The interpreter operates somewhat like the Unix shell. When called with the standard input connected to a TTY device, it reads and executes commands interactively. When called with a file name argument or with a file as standard input, it reads and executes a script from that file. A second way of starting the interpreter is python -c command arg, which executes the statements in command analogous to the cell's -c-c option. Since Python statements often contains spaces or other characters that are special to the cell, it is usually advised to quote command in its entirety. For example, python 3 -c and then command print namaste world and the quote entry. It will execute this statement and then print namaste world. Some Python modules are also useful as scripts. This can be invoked using python-m module name space module args, which executes the source file for module as if you had spelled out its full name on the command line. When a script file is used, It is sometimes useful to be able to run the script and enter interactive mode afterwards. This can be done by passing -i before the script. For example, vim python sample program dot py print print namaste world. I will save it. Save it ls. Where is my program? Python sample program.py. Let me run it through command line. So I will run it through command line -i in interactive mode, and then Python sample program, and then it executed the script and then enter into the interactive mode. What if I do not supply -i switch, -i switch? It will not enter into interactive mode, it will just execute the program as it is. So this was about it. All commands line options are described in command line environment. I have also created a playlist here to go through all the command line options. Okay, argument passing. Argument passing. When known to the interpreter, the script name and additional arguments thereafter are turned into a list of strings and assigned to the argv variable in this sys module. You can access this list by executing import sys. The length of the list is at list 1. When no script and no arguments are given, sys.arg0 is an empty string. When the script name is given as a hyphen, meaning standard input, sys.argv0 is set to hyphen. When -c command is used, sys.argv is set to -c. When -m module is used, sys.argv0 is set to the full name of the located module. Options found after -c command or -m module are not consumed by the Python interpreter's option processing but left in sys.argv for the command or module to handle. For example, argument passing. Let me edit the program like this. If for arg in range, for arg in sys.argv print arg. Let me save it and quit and then run it again, and hereby I am supplying arguments apple, banana, cat, dog, and run it. Okay, I have not imported sys module, so let me import it. Import sys, and then save it and then run it again. This time it has printed. This is sys.argv0, and these are subsequent subscripts. So interactive mode. When commands are read from a TTY, the interpreter is said to be in interactive mode. In this mode, it prompts for the next command with the primary prompt, usually three greater than. For continuation lines, it prompts with the secondary prompts, by default three dots. The interpreter prints a welcome message stating its version number and a copyright notice before printing the first prompt. Python this. So let me run it again. Okay, Python 3 will put take me into the interpreter mode. This is the version and this is the copyright notice, and this is interpreter interactive mode prompt. Continuation lines are needed when entering a multi-line construct. As an example, take a look at this if statement. The world is flat, true. If the world is true, print be careful. For example, let me type the world is flat, true. Let me type this one. Okay, this is continuation, and print careful. Be careful not to fall off. Yeah, thank you.